Hello, my name's Anthony Fernandez, and I'm gonna be going over reading pop culture. I'm gonna be going over chapter one, and it's about consumption and advertising. It's a different couple essays here by different authors. The first one I'm gonna go over is Benjamin Barber. He focuses on capitalism, and he basically says that people in today's society focus or buy stuff that they want and not what they truly need. And because of this, manufacturers and companies are focusing on selling stuff for the wealthy and ignoring the wants of the truly needy. He also talks about consumerism and how it's kind of intertwined with capitalism. He believes that capitalism controls people, encourages impulse buying, and companies invent new needs for people. Something he brought up that was really interesting to me is how kids are kind of empowered to be to become shoppers, and that's very true. You see kids that know every kinds of brands, which one's cooler, which one's more expensive. Um, they know every kinds of logos to different companies, and I like the quote he used in the book too. He quotes Einstein, and he says, "Kids learn how to shop before they can walk," which is very true to a certain degree. The second essay I'm going to be going over is Lutz essay. It explains the strategies companies use to lure people in and trick them into buying their product. These advertising strategies are manipulative in many ways by showing fake results and using certain words to hook you in. I believe the term he uses is weasel words, and some examples is he gives is virtually, like new, and magic. By using these words, it tricks the consumer into buying that certain product, uh, and the majority of the time, the things that they claim they do is not really true. Uh, and what I could say about this, by personal experience, is it's true. I mean, I've bought stuff that companies have said that a product does, and it does. It's not really true. In Bart's essay, the author compares the toys between America and the French. The author points out how toys in America are not how they used to be, saying that they no longer focus on exploring a kid's imagination and creativity. Now they focus on social stereotypes. For example, a boy will play with a construction toy, or a girl will play with a baby or a kitchen set. This subconsciously puts ideas in kids' heads that should not really be there. Um, and I like the quote the author uses, which is it encourages children to identify as owners and not creators or inventors. That's very deep, and again, very true what the author is saying there. Um, the next essay I will be going over is from Solel Ho, Craving the Other. In this essay, he focuses on cultural appropriation and how it's sometimes misunderstood. People are associating foods and other culture items with the people rather than the culture itself. Another point the author brings up is how immigrants get whitewashed and hide who they really are. They do this because they believe that um, they will be accepted to their community. The essay also brings up the fact that people are not educated on the cultures they seem to be appropriating, leading to misappropriation of people and culture. I am from an Hispanic background. I could definitely say that I've come across people who have no idea about the culture that they are appropriating. And people could take it the wrong way and feel offended. So it's very important to know what you are appropriating. The next essay that I'm going to be going over is Virginia Postrel in Praise of Chain Stores. Um, Postrel is trying to convince us that chain stores are beneficial to a town and not just for tourists. He brings up the fact that it makes a community more diverse because it's bringing people from different kinds of places and areas. It will improve the economy, which in return will help the community. Having chain stores in your backyard is also a plus for the people in that town because they don't have to travel far to experience what other people, or the tourist experience. And lastly, the final essay I'm going to be going over is Bill Bryson, The Hard Sell Advertising in America. Bryson's essay theme is on determination and advertisement as well. The author has a less negative view on advertisement compared to the other author I just talked about. Bryson basically shows us the importance of advertising correctly and to never give up on your dreams and on your products. He explains how ads have weird words that are used to trick the consumer, like weasel words that we talked about earlier, and how using grammatically incorrect words also is used a lot in the advertising world. He gives an example to encapsulate his ideas. He explains how Eastman's product, which is a camera, was not successful when he first started, but when he basically um, advertised it differently by renaming it, the camera, skyrocketed and had a great sales, and he became a successful person. And that's basically it about chapter one. Um, it was very interesting reading all these essays. They each have their own view on these on the topic of advertisement and consumption, and I can't wait to read more.